and gentlemen, good evening. Good freaking evening. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. We are here. Run the track back. We got to start the music over. I had it playing before I started the stream. Enjoyable music. There we go. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, good night, folks, friends, and family from around the world. I am Mike, the Manga Oracle, your host. Welcome back to the channel. We are here for another fantastic Fantasy Fridays. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have some fun today. We got a hell of a read ahead of us today. We got one hell of a read ahead of us today. You already know, y'all. We got Noblesse. Noblesse is in one of the hypest moments I have ever seen. We got the beginning after the end. Let the games begin. Ning after the end. And we got a Returner's Magic should be special. Miss Lunar Fox, good afternoon. Moderately late afternoon. It's still relatively early evening, late afternoon, but good evening, good evening, good evening. Glad to have you here, first person in the building. All right. So I got a little bit of a different setup here, which turns out to be actually a little bit, it's actually better-ish for the whole setup, because now, so because I'm using my Xbox One X, right? The One X, which is a feature that's gone. It doesn't exist on a Series X anymore, or on a new Series X. But the One X has a HDMI in port. So instead of hooking my computer up to the second to a third monitor, or to have the unplug and plug, unplug, which is eventually going to wear out the monitor. And I was going to just get an HDMI extension cable to make that simpler. I now have the computer plugged in through the Xbox, so I just have to keep the Xbox on, which doesn't bother me. And basically, we're running the PC through the Xbox, so it works. Check it out. Check it out. So that's the Xbox, but we're in the guide for the HDMI in, and everything works. Yes, yes, yes. So this just turns out to be a much better setup. Just a really relatively convenient setup, mainly to keep everything directly in front of me, so I don't have to be turning my neck. I mean, I got the chat and stuff over here on this screen, but we're good. We are good, but we got an awesome stream today. And I mean, I'm looking forward to Noblesse. Lunar, how many chapters did you bless us with this week? Oh boy, here we go. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, we got 4. Oh, we got 4. I see. What my old teacher used to say? He used to say, I see, said the blind man to his deaf wife. That's my old teacher, Mr. Brown. Coincidentally, he was black, but his name was Mr. Brown. And he had a whole bunch of little cool idioms and shit, and little anecdotal little sayings that he used to say all the time. So yes, I see, said the blind man to his deaf wife. That means he ain't even listening. Not even a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. But I'm listening. We here. Let me get all these up. Let me get all these up here while we got a few minutes. So, just so I'm clear, Lunar, there's no instructions for 277 and 278. Only for 279, 276 and 279 are there instructions. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Oh man. All right, where we at? Where we at? There we go. Mr. Perkshot, my man, second person in the building. Good evening. Welcome to the stream, sir. I feel like my camera is crooked. Yeah, it's definitely shifted this way in some manner. But it'll be ridiculous when we try to fix it right now. So we're not gonna do it. We'll just leave it the way it is. It's cool. It is all good. Just gonna get that up there. All right, we'll go ahead and give it a few minutes for everybody to get here. I'm gonna say something, man. We streamed for 6 hours yesterday. Maybe actually a little longer than that. Playing Final Fantasy X. We're a little bit past the halfway point. I got some work to do. I definitely got some work to do to catch up to definitely finish it by Sunday. So I'm gonna be playing that later on after we finish this stream. This stream should be done around 6:30. I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna have to eat dinner, take care of some things, and then I'm coming right back, hopefully by 7:30, and we'll be live to finish Final Fantasy. Not finish, but to play some Final Fantasy. And hopefully we can get a good 4 or 5 hours in, like a solid 4 or 5 hours in, which should take me through about 2 or 3 chapters. I already did a lot of off-screen leveling and things like that, and I'm in a sort of a rush to finish Final Fantasy, simply so that I can get to something fresh, something new. And I think I want it to be relatively new, so that I can start to branch out to some fresh new faces, some fresh new names for the channel, and increase the community further. I actually enjoy gaming, and I don't game that often because I have a hard time finding the time for it. But if I can somehow merge it into a stream, then I can actually make it seem worth it. Otherwise, it feels like I'm not doing anything, and I like to be productive. Ruler's Authority, he says, yo, what's goody? Yo, Home Skillet, we are great. Everything is fantastic. It's a freaking 100 degrees. It's 100 degrees here in Philly today. It's beautiful outside. If you like the heat, if you like the bright sunlight, it's beautiful outside. If you ain't scared of the sun. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm feeling fantastic, Ruler's Authority. I'm feeling great. The question is, how are you, man? Can you start with T-Bates or returners? Give my dog a bath. She got in the mud just now. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. No biggie. We can do that. That's easy. That's easy. We'll start with the beginning after the end. Not even a problem. He says, I'm all right, my guy. That's awesome. That's good to hear, man. That's good to hear, man. Listen, the goal here is to stay safe, stay healthy, and just try your best to have a great day, even when it's a bad day. Listen, I had bad things happen to me left and right over the past couple of weeks, and try my best to come on here with a big, bright smile no matter what. Appreciate the good days. Appreciate the great days, man, even when they're bad. Take a deep breath and realize that fresh air, it's a good day. Just breathing, it's a good day. It's a good day. So, I'm excited to be here no matter what. I like your streams, not gonna lie. Ruler, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. You know, for all intents and purposes, I like my streams too. Oh man, but I'm trying to branch out a little bit. Branch out into some gaming. I basically gave myself a hard date that I'm not going to reveal just yet of when I'm going to start my anime, manga, manhwa, manha podcast. Basically talking about, we're going to go a little bit in depth with some of the anime and with some of the manga, with some of the manhwa, manha stuff. A little bit more in depth with the manga stuff, most likely just due to the fact that that's more popular, so people will tune in and listen to that. And then the anime stuff, of course, which I don't watch too much anime. now, but I'm going to start catching back up on some of the new, um, um, with some of the new anime that I'm either missing or may have missed. And then additionally, just basically news. We will cover basically the latest and greatest news. I know there's a couple anime podcasts out there. Some of them are good, some of them are bad, and some of them are horrible, and some are great. You know, they are what they are. But the thing is that I don't pander, and that's the one thing that I pride myself on. I'm just chit chatting just to let y'all know until you know the notifications get out there. They take a few minutes, but I don't pander. I'm not really here to try to make anybody happy with my opinion. My opinion is my opinion. If I like something, I like it. If I don't, I don't. And when we start the podcast, when I do the pod, I'm gonna keep it honest one way or another. And if somebody likes my take on it, fantastic, and you know, great, we agree. And if you don't like my take on it, that's cool too. Then we can disagree to disagree, or agree to disagree, or whatever, all that good stuff. Solo Leveling better be number one on that podcast list. That's hilarious. Solo Leveling is big and it's popular, and it's going to be something that we talk about, obviously, weekly, because it's a lot to talk about weekly. For the next X amount of weeks that it exists, from what I understand, they are creeping up towards the end of the series. Not particularly at the end just yet, or not even I don't even know if we're in the final phase yet, but I know it's creeping up towards the end. A lot of the the open story arcs are basically either being touched upon or closed on now, such as the information with the Monarchs, the information with Papa Jin Woo, the Nation Level Hunters, and so forth. So there's definitely a lot to talk about with Solo Leveling, but it is creeping up towards the end, and you best believe it's going to be a big portion of the stream. That we're obviously going to be touching on Bleach and any weekly news that comes out when it comes to that. We're going to talk about some One Piece, and I probably have some not so popular opinions on One Piece, but again, it's not about my opinion matching the community's opinion. My opinion is my opinion. He says that's a dope podcast already. I mean, I hope so. That's the goal. I hope so. And then I want to have some guests. I would love to have some really cool exclusive guests. Basically, like for instance, some of these webtoon mangakas. They're on Instagram and Twitter and so forth, and they're regular people just like everybody else. Some of them they're trying to get their stories read. We have a community here. A lot of people tell me that they read brand new series that they never heard of due to this stream or due to my YouTube and so forth. So as a result, I would love to bring some of the writers of these webtoon series onto the podcast and do like a pseudo interview, but a discussion as well, and kind of just talk to them. You know what I mean? I want to really get into the podcast space. The podcast space seems to be where it is. And I watch a lot of podcasts. I really understand how podcasts works. And I feel like I could host a really damn good podcast. I'll get some other YouTubers on there. I'll invite a different YouTuber or two every week for whomever can make it. Other Twitch streamers. Even try to find a mainstay. Somebody who feel they can show up every single week or maybe every other week. And podcast along with the brother. We can have some fun, man. You count me in already. Man, listen, I appreciate that. And it's going to be awesome. I think it's going to be awesome. And obviously the first couple episodes are going to be maybe a little rough. Just because it's going to be, we're going to be fumbling around trying to figure out the ins and outs of it and all of that good stuff. But at the exact same time, I got 500 streams under my belt at this point, or at least over 300. I've been streaming for over a year, damn near every day for a year. Mr. Master Joke, good evening. Welcome to the stream. Why is this over there? Oh, the wrong one. Move this there. Move this. Put that there. There we go. If you can get Chu Gong, the author of Solo Leveling, that would be fire. That would be incredible. Oh my God. I wonder if any American or if he's been on anybody's podcast. But getting Chu Gong on there would be insane, bro. Oh my God. But the fact that I live react to his stuff, he may not be able to. He's like, bruh, you're stealing my content. It's like, bro, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. It's the sauce. Yeah, so Fantasy Fridays, we're going to be starting this off with the beginning after the end. That's how we normally start it off. And then we got Noblesse. We're going to jump into that. We're going to move that to second. We've been reading Noblesse first over the past couple of weeks. But Luna's going to be a little busy at the moment. So we're going to move that to second. And then we'll finish the stream off with the Returner's Magic Should Be Special. So this one here we skipped last week. But you best believe the hype is real for Returner's Magic. Our good guy, who we thought was a good guy, who I suspected was a bad guy, who then played the good guy so well, he even dwarfed my suspicions. And then he turns out to be the bad guy. Pretty amazing stuff. So it was a nice little flip-flop to the flip-flop to the flippity-flop, and I appreciate it. So it seems like we're going to get a Pram versus Homeboy swords match, and he gave Pram some solid training and advice. So this is going to be crazy right here. Noblesse is in one of the hypest arcs that I've ever seen, period, in reading webtoons. So I'm just super excited to get into this. We got Luna Fox's freaking absolutely incredible musical playlist to go with it. So I'm looking forward to getting into this. And then, obviously, Turtle Me's story. I follow Turtle Me on Instagram. The beginning, after, the flipping end. So, we're 17 minutes in already. And I don't think I want to wait much longer. We'll give it 2 more minutes. And then we're going to go ahead and get this party started one way or another. One way or another. By the way, off camera, we got the Super Crypt Master. He followed the stream. Super Crypt Master, past, present, and future. If you're watching this, thank you for the follow, sir. Appreciate the watch. Welcome to the family. And then we got Lolo Garza. He has resubscribed to YouTube, to Twitch Prime. 12 months. Lolo Garza, he don't come in and say hello every day. He don't come in and say what's up. He ain't chit-chatting and doing all that cool stuff. But what he does do is he come through and show his support to the channel. And so far, it's been 12 months straight. Mr. Lolo Garza, bro, salute to you, double salute. I appreciate the 1 year of subscriptions, bro. Unbelievable stuff, man. Absolutely unbelievable. I'm more surprised that I've been doing this for over a year now. Not the YouTube side of things, but more so this Twitch streaming. Like, this started off as a secondary thought, and then it turned out to just be it. And we are live both on Twitch and YouTube. Oh wait, we are not live on YouTube just yet. Hold on. I gotta get us live on YouTube. What am I doing? We are not live on YouTube. Hold up. Mike, you slipping up, bruh. You slipping up. There we go. Hold on. All right, and let's go here, and let's make it public. Bam. Save. And we are now public, baby. So we are now live on both Twitch and YouTube. YouTube family. For those who get this notification, again, past, present, and future, salute to y'all. Welcome to the stream. We're about to have a fantastic time. And I think it's about time we get this party started. My lighting looks really dark and I don't know why. But it's cool. We'll figure that out at another time. Alrighty, alrighty. We'll pause that music. Let's go ahead and get the get that up. No? Ah, there we go. There we go. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and introduce and start the stream off properly. Hey guys, it is Mike the Manga Oracle, your host with Japanimation World. Welcome back to the channel. It is another fantastic Fantasy Fridays. We are here to knock out some of these fantasy series, man. We got the beginning after the end, picking up on chapter 116. We got Noblesse, not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 chapters of Noblesse, picking up on chapter 276, reading through 279. And thirdly, we have A Returner's Magic Should Be Special. I am outrageously excited. I hope you guys are excited because we're about to have a freaking fantastic time. But we are starting this stream off with the beginning after the end. I hope everybody who normally wants to catch the beginning after the end is able to catch this. I will do one more piece of due diligence and just send this out to everybody. And what is it? Twitch. All right. Bam. Go ahead and shoot that out to the world. Bam. All right, so that's sent out. For those who want to join, feel free to come and slide on through, everybody. Folks, friends, and family, the beginning after the end. If you guys are ready, I'm ready. Chapter 116 of The Beginning After the End. Let's go ahead and hit play on the music and get this party started. Hold on, where's my music at? Where's the music at? There we go. There we go. So, let the adventure begin. They are in the cave. Keep moving and stick with your teams. Remember to protect yourselves with mana at all times. Now, I told you this teacher's an idiot. She's going to get somebody killed. I promise you that. Her team setup is bad. She's going to get somebody seriously, seriously killed. Watch. Mark my words, ladies and gentlemen. This teacher is not the sharpest knife in the drawer. Adam! Good afternoon. Welcome to the stream. Showing love on YouTube, brother. Salute to you. How is it suddenly this cold? Did you not hear the Professor Glory over your chattering teeth? She said to augment yourself. Even without using mana, my body doesn't seem to be as affected because of my assimilation with Sylvia's dragon will. I know it's a dungeon, but it's beautiful, Tessa says. Oh man, that looks like a giant paw as far as I'm concerned. Just in case you weren't listening, class, This is a D-class dungeon called the Widow's Crypt. She switches her blade and pointing in a direction. We'll only be staying in the first 2 floors, so the only mana beasts we'll have to worry about are snarlers. Obviously, this is not the case. I read up on snarlers before the trip. They're not strong, but it's pretty hard to kill one of them since its fur is so thick. Not to mention the fact that they are so ugly. It's kind of gross to get close to one of them. I heard it's pretty easy to spot a few groups even in the first floor. Uh-oh, somebody's doing something with magic. I wonder if a team of adventurers came by recently. Professor Glory said she ordered the Adventurers Guild to restrict access to this dungeon for a few weeks for us. Yeah, so it's weird that we haven't spotted even one yet. We should have come across a fair amount of snarlers already, she's thinking. Where are they? Keep your eyes sharp, everyone. Don't lower your guards just because we don't have visuals on the beasts. It's because of that monster that the chick came across earlier, in 2 chapters ago. What's the point of staying here if there aren't any beasts? This freaking Lucas idiot is thinking. I can't wait till he catches his. It's coming one day. What happens if there aren't any mana beasts in the 1st or 2nd floor, Professor? Will we be going further inside? Absolutely not. If we don't find any mana beasts in the first 2 levels, we'll report our findings to the Adventurers Guild. This is not good. Maybe we can hunt for some mana beasts outside the dungeon if, oof, and he walks into the back of the professor. Back. Huh? Get back! Sheesh! Oh man, I feel like we're gonna need that fantasy battle music already. Uh-oh, I feel like that's hilarious, Ruler. I feel like we're gonna need that fantasy battle music already. Let's go ahead and get that popping. We got Madman Anime. What's up, brother? Welcome to the stream. Good evening, good evening. Uh-oh. Oh, it's going down. It seems that way, bro. It's about to happen. Hold up. This is what happens when you have too many screens up. All right. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for the bull? You're ready for the bullshit because it's about to go down. Oh, my bad. Here we go. That's a lot of snarlers. You heard the professor. Come on! Arthur's the first one in the movie, grabs Bull. They go jumping at her. Sheesh. What's she gonna do? Let's see what the professor got. Remember, I told y'all she's an idiot. Mark my words. I know idiots when I see one. Shoo! She's slicing them up, doing a good job. Swoosh! Woo! Oh, nice. So she's a beast. These snarlers aren't any stronger than they usually are. But they shouldn't be coming in hordes like this. And she turns around to the party. Snarlers aren't hard to handle, but their behavior is concerning. Putting everyone's safety as a priority, I'm calling an end to this excursion. Ooh. Ooh. Everyone is to head back to the... Whoa! Boom! Safety my ass. Why would you bring us here only to leave when things finally started to get interesting? I hate this guy! When is he gonna die? They did go down pretty easily. Maybe this isn't so bad. Yeah, I mean, this is only a D-class dungeon after all. I think we can still try to train here, Professor. They're nodding around. It's understandable that Professor Gloria is hesitant, especially with Lance investigating the dungeons. Arthur's thinking. Depending on what the Lance is fine in the Beast Glades. This might be the only chance for these students to gain experience from a dungeon excursion. Besides, the Snarlers are only E-class beasts. So as long as I'm here, it should be fine, she's thinking. Fine. See? This is not what she's horrible at authority, yo. Man, oh man. Queen, good evening. Good evening. She says, seems like those beasts are good at concealing their presence. Clearly, because nobody noticed them. Split into your teams and take different parts of the floor. We don't want any friendly fire happening here. Yes, ma'am. And they all on the move. And Lucas, she grabs him. If you do something like that again, there will be consequences. He nods. Bro, I can't believe she even let him get away with that even once. Arthur, I want you to be the vanguard, since you're the best at close range. Clive, Roland, you two take position behind Arthur to his left and right. Focus on covering him, even if it means letting a few past you. Lucas, you stay in the middle. We'll go with the diamond formation, like we've learned. Yeah. Stop this so seriously, Princess. This is just a dumb field trip. That bastard. Let's go. We have bigger things to worry about. And here they come. And he's got some water magic. Watch out! Arceus. Look at you, Artie. Look at you. Oh man, let's go. We gotta switch back to the battle music. And we got another one coming up behind him. Is that the same one that was cut in half? Artie's smiling with the blood on his face. Thanks. No problem. Here we go. And they're attacking in groups. Slash. Slice. Pierce. Vroom. He's having a ball just killing shit. Bah. And, oh, wrapped up in vines. Binded. Shing. Whew. Look at Tess. Woo! No freaking joke. Everyone's holding up well thanks to their training in class. But they're not used to prolonged battles. And the numbers of Snarlers aren't dwindling. Teams, follow your leader. We're going back up. You heard the professor. Everyone, back. Okay. They on the move. He falls, he trips. Arthur! Just go. Whoosh. No, help! Damn it. I need a single powerful strike to blow them back. Otherwise, more will pile on. I never got to test this out on Toby. He closes his eyes. Let's hope it works as well as it did in my head. Clink! Uh-oh. grab onto something. He grabs the ground. Burst blade. Woof. Oh, snap. Shoo. Damn. Look, it even knocked him back, slid him back some. Woo! And dislocated his shoulders. No, Arthur dislocated his own shoulder. It was so strong. Wow. Grab. Arthur ain't tell nobody. Helps him up. Boom! Uh-oh. That's the ceiling caving in. That must be their exit being closed. You can't be serious. No way. They're freaking like griffin pig bears. And that's the shortest chapter of the beginning after the end I ever read in my entire life. They playing with us, y'all. These is nasty cliffhangers. Super nasty. What did I tell you about this teacher? What did I tell you about her, y'all? What did I tell y'all about her? She gonna get somebody killed. She's being irrational straight up now. And her ego won't allow her to understand the gravity of the situation she's in. Yo, you could say that again, Authority. This is not even like, she messed up. She messed up. Now, granted, it's like 20 on 2, but they're pretty tired, and now they're surrounded. Oh my God. 3720 anime queen, she's useless. All she does is make nothing but just huge mistakes. Just outrageously huge mistakes. It's not even freaking funny. Like the fact that like all you gotta do is go back to the training sequence with Arthur and Lucas and with Tess and the bull. All of that should not have happened under her watch. I don't care what nobody says about her not knowing about Lucas and this and that and this and all these different excuses. It's all BS excuses, because when somebody's life is in danger, bro, you driving your car and you look down at your phone and you hit somebody. Yeah, you ain't do it on purpose. Yeah, you may have overlooked, and yeah, you looked away, all this other BS. But no matter what, it's not supposed to happen under your watch. You own a firearm, and you grab your firearm, and you cleaning it or you do whatever, and then the fire's off. Yeah, it was an accident. Yeah, it was a mistake. Yeah, it was this. Yeah, it was that. No matter what. It's not supposed to happen under your watch. When you are 100% responsible for a life, for lives, when you are a child, when you are in 100%, when you have 100% responsibility over these things, there is zero room for error. Zero. That's why she's an idiot. Because there's too many mistakes and too many lives are being put on the line due to this dumbass face of being surprised, when you already knew the right thing to do up here. She knew the right thing to do, and she let these dumbass students talk her out of it. Look at this face here, the same, she already knew. You're literally just bad at making decisions. Yeah, yeah, she needs to be fired immediately, if she even makes it out of this situation alive. Miss Lunar Fox, welcome back just in time. Just in time. And folks, that there was the freaking amazing beginning after the end. Kotir, I'm not even sure what's up to you, brother. What's going on, my man? Welcome to the stream. So, next up. Look, man, it's so hot outside. My air conditioner has been on for like 6 hours, and it's like it's still freaking hot in here. I don't know what the hell is going on. I mean, I am drinking coffee, so that has something to do with it. But next up is Noblesse. Noblesse, guys. Now, we are in one of the hypest segments of Noblesse freaking ever. Like, it's no words that can really be said for how amazing Noblesse has been the past 4 or 5 reads. If you're not reading this series, if you have not read this series, if you are not caught up, it's on you. You got to catch up to this. You don't have a choice. You got to catch up to this. This is really, really, really that good. So, Miss Luna Fox has provided the music for us. Thank you very, very much, as usual, for that. Let's go ahead and click that. Bam. It is about that time. Chapter 276 of Noblesse. I got my instructions here so we can get through this playlist nice and smoothly the right way. All right, cool. Perfect. That's right where it belongs. All right, folks, friends and family. Fat No 40 Fizzle, what's up, my man? Welcome to the stream. Ruler's Authority says you need to start Second Life Ranker soon. We read a little bit of that a little while ago. Somebody sponsored 1 or 2 chapters. And nobody sponsored anything more. It's funny, as soon as I said literally as soon as I said the word sponsor, I just got an email from what's his name? It's a sponsor opportunity available for Raid Shadow League of Shadow Legends. Like it literally just happened like right now as we speak. I swear to God. Well, y'all won't be able to see it that well, but yeah, it just came to my email. So maybe I'll do that. Just literally, how ironic is that? Like as I say the word sponsor, it pops up there. But yeah, somebody sponsors it. Somebody sponsored 1 or 2 chapters of it. We read it. It was really, I think it was pretty good. I don't remember it in detail, but it was definitely good. So, let's go ahead and get this started. Noblesse. Let me share the link where we're reading it at since it's not in its normal place. Boom, there you go. Pull that back up. Right where it belongs. Folks, Noblesse, 276. Let's go. I like this music already. Luna, you got me hyped. I'm suspenseful. I'm on the edge of my seat. Metaphorically, I'm actually sitting all the way back. Toss. My man throws something. Real. He catches it. It's your turn. What? What? Are you surprised? You thought I was helping you this whole time? What? After what happened in Lukedonia, I began to ponder about why I was so humiliated, and then I realized I got too agitated by your provoking comments. So I spent time traveling around the human world so that I wouldn't be so easily provoked. I waited for this chance to get rid of you guys. Oh man. We want to take on you as well, but we can't right now. He wouldn't want that. You know who he is, right? Also, Lugdonia wouldn't like it if you do so. Also, the people of Lugdonia wouldn't want that. Why isn't he moving? Is Teo saying something to him? I think so. The three of them took the poison, so they aren't doing well. We have to get the antidote and see if it's the real one. Then we have to get the antidote to the kids. We don't have much time. It will look real bad for you if you fight them in a situation like this, right? Didn't you say you were running out of time? Oh, damn. All right, and here we go. We're back to Frankie. He got us again. Didn't expect to lose the 8th Elder so easily. Frankenstein, you keep playing those tricks. His injuries were severe. How did he manage to terminate the 8th Elder? And oh my God, schwap! And we got freaking black and purple Yami Frankie going crazy. That's what we call him. He's Yami Frankie. He throws a black freaking Getsuga. Ooh, ooh. And then Frankie screams. And look at these. Oh, shit. He got his spikes coming out. Is he going to fight all of them? How foolish of him. They are all going to fight. I can't just watch. Then I will. Sarah, step aside. You need to recover. Swoosh. Boom! Oh, his attack was blocked from behind. He's surrounded. And he throws his hook thing, kunai with chain. Oh, Frankie's on his head. He pulls it, cling, attacking an opponent who's already injured. Yeah, you have lost your pride as royalty. I understand. You were afraid to go into eternal sleep and ran away. So, of course, you lost your dignity. Oh, no. What's his name came and saved Frankie, even though Frankie probably was going to get out of that anyway. Bam, bam. Uh-oh, and here we go. Frankie's attacking like crazy. Oh my God. Swung. And he shoots out a giant freaking beam. Holy shit. Oh. She blocks it or cuts it in half. Or he. I don't know if it's a he or she. It doesn't matter. I waited all this time to meet you again, Frankenstein. I never forgot about you after that day. And let it rain. Oh. His powers are starting to break down. Oh no, this is a flashback. That's what happened to his eye. Only if they didn't stop me and blame me for putting my guard down, you would have been finished already. After I left Ludonia, I've looked for you, but failed to find you. But here you are, right in front of me. Bang! Frankie throws his hand up, shung, and he shoots another beam out. And as he goes to flip, he starts spinning his weapon around. He's spinning it. Boom! Nice. Look at these angles that he's drawing. This artist is drawing at new angles for this fight. Boom! Did he send it back? No, Frankie's shooting another one from below. Bang! And here we go. And they are locking weapons. Zoom. I heard you need to be careful when your weapon starts eating you up. Sixth Elder, what do you think you're doing? I warned you not to interfere. He's mine. Hey, Fifth Elder, he came at me first, but you still want me to stay back? You may not know, but I have unfinished business with him. Sixth Elder, didn't you hear me? I said, stay out of it. Damn, she's obsessed with the fight because she hasn't fought in a long time. Okay, fine. So you must really like him. Here we go. He's still going after her. And Wolf Girl jumps in the way. Bang! And blocks the attack. Cuts him across his arm. He's dripping. Did you forget about me already? I'm your match. You wouldn't cheat on me, would you? And they go charging at each other. Look at these. Look at this. Look at this. Absolutely gorgeous. Bang, 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 bang. They're cutting each other up. Bang! He's not at all weaker than the Fifth Elder. Oh, he's on her head. You could present that much power when your weapon is overpowering you? Bang! Oh, he gets plopped back to the building. He lands. You're really something. Won't you be mine? I'm crazy for you. Is his weapon doing some more shit? And there we go. And he starts to scream even further. Grah! Uh-oh. Huh? What now? Oh! Somebody threw a spear through him. Oh, shit. That may not be good for her. Not necessarily for Frankie. That's chapter 277. Oh my God, y'all. Insanity. Oh, thank you. Saved me a couple clicks. You definitely saved me a couple extra clicks. Moving along. Chapter 277. There's no instructions for 277, right? Yep. Frankenstein, did you know you'd get attacked like this, right? I mean, you didn't know you'd get attacked like this, right? But to be fair, I learned this trick from you. How dare you look away? Bang! Oh, snap. He got cut. Clink, clink. Uh-oh. How foolish of you to fight me with an incomplete soul weapon, and how you're taking your eyes off of me. Clink, 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 clink. Clink, 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 clink. Boom. Frankie's bleeding. He's hurting. Uh-oh. So she calls her weapon back and pulls it out of Frankie's belly. He's not fully taken over right now. He's bleeding a lot. Ugh. Remember, a couple chapters ago, Rai woke up. Sixth Elder. I'm sorry. My hand just slipped. Why are you so mad? I get that you're mad at me for interfering, but your reaction seems a bit excessive, no? Huh? Is that a yes? Perhaps. I'm sorry, she says perhaps. Do you really like him? Huh? Is that a yes? That was real close. The limitation to maintaining the condition before Dark Spear overpowers me, it's too short of a period. It's more difficult to maintain this status when I'm wounded from the combat. If Urokai didn't interfere, I would have been fully overpowered by the Dark Spear. Luckily enough, it allowed me to return to myself. It's not like this is any better. Fifth Elder, don't be so mad. I really won't interfere from now on. You want to finish him? No, I lost interest. Hey, come on, I'm sorry. Huh? And boom! Huh? What happened? Where is he? Uh-oh. Oops. Sorry. If I hit you right, I would have put you into an eternal sleep. What a shame. Why are you so mad? I thought you learned from me. Anyways, I didn't expect you to throw that soul weapon from there, but you pick up things pretty quickly. I knew you would use that trick one day. I will make sure you never talk again. She jumps in for an attack. Bang! How dare someone like you jabber so much? Boom, boom, boom! Back then, if I didn't put my guard down, I wouldn't have experienced such humiliation. Boom! Bow! Boom! Frankenstein, what's going on? Bang! You're powerless already? Frankenstein, your body is crippled from my attack, and that hit from the Sixth Elder's soul weapon? You must be powerless by now. Kaboom! She's cutting right through it. Oh, he sees it. Sixth Elder, you said you had unfinished business with that guy. Yeah, I do. His body is already crippled from fighting me, and your sudden attack got him pretty hard. But you still enjoy fighting him? Yes, I'm so thrilled to be able to fight him. He's crazy. Who knows? He's crazy. Who would have known there was a family leader like him? I owe him that much. I left Ludonia because of him. Urokai, don't lie to me. How's that my fault? You ran away because you were scared of getting put into eternal sleep. Shut up! He attacks again. Boom! So I guess he can extend his weapon. What's he saying? What would you know? Oh! Sarah came in for the block. Sarah, he's too strong for you. You're looking away again. Bang! I do admit, you are quite talented, but you're just pathetic. I feel sorry for Rhaegar having you to lead his family. Huh? You are the family leader of Loyard? Why didn't you leave here when you had the chance? You're just as stupid as your father for interfering. Sarah, your body is. I'm fine. I am the family leader of Loyard. I can't retreat when my enemies are sitting right in front of me. Fine. If you can't leave, just go for it. Here we go. And she grasps her weapon. He grasps his weapon. And boom! Uh-oh. Seems like a stalemate. How are you full of dignity when you are hanging on to a crumbling nation like Ludonia? And here we go. Schwack! Bang! She knocks it away. Ugh. Oh, Shoo. And what's his name jumps down and saves her? Rhaegar. Did he purposely get hit from the 7th Elder to help that family leader instead? The family leader of Kurtia. You are so foolish. Huh? Wait. A family leader is helping another family leader during combat? I'm speechless. How did things change so much? Did Ludonia deteriorate so far that they need each other's help to survive in battle? It's painful to even watch. All of you, just die! Fling! Bang! Sheesh. They're pathetic for not knowing their place. Uh-oh. Black hair. Who's that? Oh, my man is fully rested. Oh, God. Oh, it's happening, y'all. This is like the first real battle. And this is chapter 277. Oh, God, this is literally crazy. Casper, good evening. Welcome to the stream. He says, did you read T-Bates already? Yes, we did, sir. It was the first thing we read. If you're on YouTube, you should just be able to run it right back, bro. Chanel, she says, Rye is on the scene. Yes, he is. Rye is here. Adam, Rye is God. All right. All right, let's go. Moving along. Moving along. Hold up. Chapter 278. Yeah, I'm running it back. Catch your brothers later. No sweat, bro. No sweat. This here is the 278 playlist. Perfect. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, are y'all ready? Y'all ready for 278? Rye is here. How is this? Who is he? He looks familiar. No way. He can't be in a place like this. Master. Cadiz. Etrema? D. Rizel? Cadiz Etrema D. Rizel. Then he must be the Noblesse. Woo! Jarga, stop talking nonsense. There is no way he is still alive. Orokai, can't you feel his energy? This must be a lie. Orokai, Jarga, long time no see. Are you really Cadiz Etrema D. Rizel? You were still alive? That's right. If you were, why didn't you return to Ludonia? I woke up not too long ago, since that incident happened. It wasn't until recently I went to Lukedonia. Then you must know what's going on between us and Lukedonia. That's right. Do you know what happened that day as well? Jarga, why would you? The face that you guys, the fact that you guys are responsible for it? You knew, then why didn't you come after us? Why aren't you asking our motives behind it? Do you not wonder how I felt when that happened? How can you just stand there, look like nothing happened? You were always like that. You weren't interested in anybody. You chose to embrace humans over me, or Orokai. That's why I agreed to get rid of you, in order to keep you from going the wrong way. Say something! You really have nothing to... You want to ask me? Isn't that what you wanted? So, are you going to accept and honor what we have done? Even if it means betraying you? So, you are not at all angry at us for betraying you. So, we were really nothing to you. For you to feel no anger, is that right? Then why did you appear like this all of a sudden? This is also our will that you are interfering with. Of course, you attack the humans and those who I have to protect. You all are my targets to be eliminated. They're scared shitless, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God. He says, you know, Rai's only role is to eliminate rogue nobles. Oh my God. Yeah. He was always like that. Targets to be eliminated. After all, were we anything to you? Orokai, that's enough. We are at the point of no return. Please forgive us, as we are about to cross a border of the river that we cannot return from. I respect your decisions. Fifth Elder, this is not your place to interfere. Stay out of this. What? Fine. All right, here we go. Oh my God. Oh, he ready to fight, y'all. He gazes at him. Master already broke his seal to block the previous attack. But still, it would be too much for his body to fight them too. Frankenstein, stay out of this. Master. I hold myself responsible for this. Sarah Lazark. Yes? You two. Go make sure humans aren't affected by the fight. Yes, sir. Is the sky changing color? Yeah. Bloodfield. The scary part isn't its destruction power. Every living creature who possesses blood within this field will be affected to the maximum. This is... I think you're pushing yourself too hard. You must have used a lot of life force because of that event. And your body shouldn't be anywhere near normal for sleeping so long. Orokai, again, you were always talkative. He attacks. Boom! Boom! As expected, that's nowhere near enough. And they both swing. Oh no, she moves. Here we go. Here he goes. Swat. He's swinging his weapon around. He's coming down on Rye, and Rye catches it ever so gently. Wham! And he's coming in with the blade. Swat! He stops the blade with his palm. Bang! Crash! Rye slides back a little bit, but it's dealing no damage. Master! That's a Noblesse, blocking both of their attacks like that. Yeah! Oof! He knocks it back. Bing! All right, he's attacking. Boom! Right, jumps. This dude's blade comes out the ground. Bang! He reaches down and he sends the freaking blood tornado at these dudes. Bam, 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 bam. Two of them are fighting, but those two are the ones that are being pushed back. I'm sure his body isn't normal after that incident. Oroku, he's too much for us to handle. We must destroy the blood field. We might have a chance if this blood field is broken. And they go to attack the blood field. Bang! His eyes start dripping blood. Oh, all right, guys. Fourth and final chapter of Noblesse for this stream. This is insane. You guys ready? All right. Like, this is just nasty. Mr. Big Lad, my man, 300 bits, brother. Salute, salute, salute. Thank you, sir. Welcome to the stream. We are reading this incredible Noblesse chapter. Beep, beep. The kids are in trouble. Now the question is, was that antidote really the antidote? I saved them, the antidote. I gave them the antidote, but I'm still worried. We took long. We took too long, and he gave us an incomplete antidote. What do you think will happen? I don't know. We should wait and see how it turns out. Damn it. Now we have unfinished business. Especially you. How dare you make me carry humans on my back? I didn't have a choice. You were the fastest. What? What on earth is that human toy jabbering about? But these three were injured and poisoned. If they were too late on saving the kids, Sarah would have been really sad. Teo is right. Sarah will be pleased to hear that they are safe. Oh, man. All right. All right. All right. Rye is back. Rye is back. Every time you say antidote, I think of Travis Scott. Tell the characters not to open the. Here we go. This power. Baked and laid, by the way. Good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the stream. This power. Oof, I can't move my body and I can't control my power. Frankie, he exerted his power to the maximum. This is too dangerous for him. If I try to use any more power, Dark Spear will overpower me and hurt Master. But if I leave as it is, Master will. What are you doing? If you overuse your power like that, your life force won't last any longer. You'll really use up your life force like that. Right. I don't deserve to worry about you. You intended to fight us. You intended to get rid of us, even though it may require your entire life force. Now I know for sure, Urukai. He has bet everything against us, so be careful. It's nothing special. We bet everything back then too. Ha! Rai throws his arm out. Shoo! Boom! Does his weapon go through it? Oh, did it catch him? Did it hit him? And he's coming down from behind. The other elder, Rai looks back, he sees it. He just knocks it out the way with his hand. Clink! Whoosh! He reaches over. Thunk! He grabs it. Oh my. Uh-oh, he staggers. Now! Tung! Swoosh! Wow, his weapon is like a freaking wolf. It looks like they're riding it up the freaking fire, the blood trail thing. Wow. Wolf Girl is standing back like, oh man, a snake, look at this. Oh man. Right, what you got? Boom! He just puts his hands out and dispels the ability. How can that? Oh my God. And he brings up a bunch more of these freaking blood tornadoes. He flaps his rings. Urukai, again. Jargon. Sariana. As I, the Noblesse, will put you into eternal sleep. He flaps his wings. Oh my God. That looks ridiculous. Ping! It's so bright you can see it from space. He just evaporated an entire portion of the ground. The 6th Elder and 7th Elder disappeared just like that. This is the power of the Noblesse. The strongest of all the royalties. I have one last question to ask. After you found out about everything, you really weren't angry? No, I wasn't. I was not anger. It was not anger that I felt. I felt sadness. Oh wow, they're just disappearing. I'm sorry for making you sad. The reason I betrayed you was because after all of those times, my thoughts and Ludonia thoughts were no longer the same. I'm sorry. I was a family leader and I couldn't control myself from changing. Changing isn't your fault. Having different thoughts with Ludonia isn't wrong. Did you forget the Lords wanted us to change? Just not like this. I know. But once I crossed the line, I couldn't stop myself. Thank you for stopping me. Cadiz Etrema de Razel. I hope you like this. I practiced before you got there, but making tea doesn't get any easier. I recommend you don't taste it. I had a sip, but what? You're really going to have him drink this nasty crap? Master, perhaps. He probably refused to meet them again after finding out about everything. Wow. And they're done. This is what happens when you kill an elder or a noble. This is like this is how they die. They just freaking disappear. Jesus Christ. Mr. Big Lad drops 2 bits with some tears. Bro, Frankie, my question is, what is the negative side effects of him doing this? It obviously can't be good. They literally just killed, what, 3 elders? The robot elder, and then the 5th and 6th elder, the 8th elder, the 5th and 6th elder, and then the wolf girl, I guess, she's number 7. She's the 7th elder. So she's the only one that's still alive. No, 6th and 7th. And then the robot boy was the 8th. So she's the 5th. Wow. So she's still alive for now. She's going to get away and going to have to, Jesus Christ. When Doves Cry is playing in my head. Yeah, geez, rest in peace. He almost didn't really even need to fight them. He kind of just that was just like him revving his engine up, warming it up. In the wintertime, you know, in the winter, you go outside, your car is cold, you turn your heat on, and it's just cold air coming out. So you got to wait and let the car warm up real quick. But man, oh man. So, Adam, hold on, we got so many messages, Jesus, hold on. I think they were his Frankensteins before Frankenstein. So some talking points about the last few chapters. First off, what he thought about Rai having to take out Orokai and Jarga himself, how they seemed regretful for their choice, even somewhat relieved to be stopped as they were disintegrating. I mean, it's hard to say why, but they clearly they weren't forced to make the choice, but they obviously have really, really strong feelings about whatever Ludonia was doing. Maybe they just didn't like the customs of nobles after a certain point going into eternal sleep. And if they were just, it seems like that they were just kind of rebelling against the system more so than against Rai. Like they never really wanted smoke with Rai, clearly. Like they knew that they were of no comparison. Also, I feel like that they were the Frankie before Frankie, like you know what I mean, in terms of his servant or his caretaker or whatever the case is. Says that was surprisingly depressing, even though I read and reread Noblesse. Yeah, bro, it's crazy. It is depressing. It really is. And plus, the music doesn't help, or the music does help, depending on how you look at it. Secondly, what were your thoughts about Rye? Even more powerful abilities, as well as the utter scale of it in comparison to when we first met Rye in 279 chapters ago. Did you expect him to be such a complex and OP character during the first season? I remember you hadn't cared for his character much, particularly in his consistent struggle with technology. Does his quiet reserve from the first season make more sense now that you better understand his personality? Well, all right. So the thing is that I actually didn't. It wasn't that I disliked Rye. I didn't understand his purpose in the beginning, because I felt that the way that they like his story, his story and his character development was a slow drip. It's almost like an IV of like somebody who's dehydrated, where they can't just drink a whole bunch of water. It's almost like we started off reading the series dehydrated, and then we had to be slow dripped the IV in order to get that rye hydration, that rydration. That's what we're going to call it, rydration. So in order to get hydrated, and to come out of the dehydration, it was basically like a slow drip IV in terms of how they told his story, because they told us his story from the standpoint of it's like this is one of those stories where we started at the end, and this is like the beginning of the end, or this is the end and the beginning after the end. You know what I mean? So it wasn't, I never disliked him. It was just more of, I didn't understand what was going on and why. But in terms of the why now, I still really don't understand the why 100% per se, because we still don't know the exact roles of Uraka and Jarga. We just know that they served Rye at some point. Rye is a noblesse, and he's of an extremely high status over in Ludonia. But we still don't know their purpose, so we don't know what type of what do you call it, betrayal that they pulled on him. Like, it was to what degree. Like, we know that they turned, they left, they did what they did, and they left. But the question is why? Who did they kill? Adam, have a good night, man. Thanks for sliding through. I missed T-Bates, but I'm catching Noblesse. We're actually just literally at the very end. We just finished chapter 279 of Noblesse, which is the last chapter for this read. Nerd King, welcome to the stream. And T-Bates, we read T-Bates right before Noblesse. So actually, if you go to YouTube, you can run the stream back if you want to watch. If you want to watch it, I'll shoot you the YouTube link real quick. There you go. So there's the link to the YouTube. If you want to watch it on YouTube, you can run it back. YouTube does the DVR thing. Hold on, let me finish reading Luna's talking points. Hold up. But yeah, so yeah, what I was saying was I don't I don't really know the levels to their betrayal. We just know that it was a betrayal nonetheless. And it's funny how they were dead before they died. Wolf Girl noticed it immediately. She says the sixth and seventh elder disappeared just like that. Yeah, they were dead well before they died. Unbelievable. And they knew it. They knew they were going to die before this battle even started, clearly. And then he says, what about, and what about, oh, and then in terms of the technology thing, I don't really think that really plays any type of major role in the series whatsoever, other than just to give the audience an idea, or to clarify to the audience that this guy is literally from another time. And he's of the stature where he not only don't deal with people at all, he don't deal with anything. He is literally like he doesn't deal or interact with anything. He literally lives like the most secluded, like solitary life, like ever. And then what about Frankenstein? What do you think about his dark spear form? About his struggle to control it, any oracle theories, and what are your thoughts on the elder werewolf lady? All right. So, in terms of his dark spear, he said something really weird. He says that if his dark spear gets out of control, that it'll hurt Master. I'm having a hard time understanding what's going on with his dark spear. Like, is his dark spear like the natural antithesis to to Rye himself? Like that, because Rye has control over it. So I'm wondering if Rye gave Frankie the ability to stop him in case his powers get out of control or falls into the wrong hands. Um, because his powers are controllable by Rye to a degree, but I feel like that his powers, that Frankie's dark spear powers, may be the natural antithesis to Rye's powers. But it's really, really hard to say because we've only really seen his powers in the context of his fights and how it's taken over his body. But they never really talked about it in reference to Rye himself. So, is his dark spear like? Is it his life force being split? Did he split his life force, or is Rye's dark spear Rye's actual soul weapon that was given to a human? That's probably what it is, to be honest with you. The dark spear is probably Rye's soul weapon. Because for all intents and purposes, Rye would probably have to have a soul weapon, right? Rye has to close himself off because he knows he is the one who has to judge the nobles when they get out of line. Rye has control over most things, though. I mean, this is just guessing, Master Jolt, man. I mean, like, obviously, if you read the series, you know more than I know. So obviously, don't say nothing that I remember. I'm theorizing. I don't know. So you don't have to confirm something that you already know. Just well, if you think back, season 4, Frankie had the dark spear before he met Rye. Okay. But Rye he still has to have I don't want to say has to have a soul weapon, but I'm sure he probably does or did. Maybe he hid his soul weapon and Frankenstein found it. Because remember, Frankenstein is a human who attained a ridiculous amount of power that no other human has ever been able to attain through his studying and traveling and all that different stuff. So yes, he had the dark spear before he met Rye. So it doesn't mean that he didn't necessarily have to get the dark spear from Rye, but it still could have been Rye's dark spear. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Um, when he says they was giving a tiny bites like a thunderstorm with just one raindrop. Yeah, that's exactly how they was giving it to us, bro. I think you wrote one more thing. She says, and finally, oh wait, oh, werewolf lady. I really don't have any theories about her just yet. I don't have a werewolf. I don't really have much. I don't know much about her just yet. Because we've only seen she only really been on the screen once. She's strong. She seems to really wanted to fight Frankenstein. So was she originally? I wonder if she was one of Frankenstein's maybe or original subjects. I mean, think about it. So all right. So if you think about it, um, was it M24? He he wasn't able to use the transform into werewolf shit until he got the little boost. Oh wait, did he get his boost from he did get a power boost from Rye, but his transformation came from his from from his powers being balanced and so forth from Frankenstein, if I'm not mistaken. That was when he was able to really activate that werewolf shit. Maybe not. My memory could be off with that, but once he was able to, he got that. So Franken, I'm wondering if Frankenstein. I don't know. Actually, maybe he's good at experimenting with werewolf DNA. He got the werewolf DNA shit down pat. I don't know. Frankenstein comes off a little woofy anyway with the super long hair that he has. My goodness. Well, anyway, crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. And that there was chapter 279 of Noblesse. Mr. Should have been the Sith. Good evening. Welcome to the stream, brother. Frankenstein stabilized M21 and trained him after Rye gave him the boost. So yeah, Rye gave him the boost, but Rye didn't activate like his werewolf shit. Now the ball, M21, he already had the werewolf blood in him or something like that. But but I don't know. I'm really still confused when it comes to the werewolf stuff, to be honest with you. With the werewolf stuff, that still kind of confuses me just a little bit. Now, I don't want to say confused. I just feel like I don't know enough yet. That's all. I feel like I don't know enough about the werewolf stuff just yet. Thanks, Lou. I tried my best. The werewolf heart, yes. He's got the werewolf heart. I tried my absolute best, Lunar. I mean, and I wanted it to be perfect because this was crazy, and your instructions were perfectly descriptive, so it made it super easy. All right, cool beans. All right, so um, mind blowing. So real quick, I want to just refill my coffee because I can already feel a little bit. So let me refill my coffee. I'll be back in a couple minutes, and then we're going to jump into this final battle of Returner's Magic should be special. We were reading this for about 30 minutes or so. So this will take us to about 6:30, 6:40-ish. 6:30-ish. He says, why is this so good? Cotier, I wish I could answer that question for you. Um, this writer is at this person here, Noblesse is so underrated. I think of everything that we read, this is the most underrated series. Like the beginning after the end is probably the most unknown series, but Noblesse is the most underrated series. I don't even want to know if it's to say it's underrated because I think it's rated really high, but I think more people should probably know about this than they actually do. This is the most underread series rather than underknown because now this got an anime, people know about it, but this is just underread. Like more people just need to read this. It really is just that freaking good. Jeho's son, excellent, 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 excellent. And how many total chapters does Noblesse have? Let's see. Oh my God, 544. So we're at the halfway point. Realistically, we're like freaking 3 chapters away from the halfway point. Crazy. He says it only gets better. David, he reminds me. It reminds me of Angel, the spinoff of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Mmm. I guarantee you, if you go back and if you probably look up some of this dude's interviews or shit like that, it'll probably tell you for sure. He'll probably say that he's got some angel references or things like that. Because if it really is that if it's that close to the story or that similar, don't be surprised if he was inspired by it for sure. Definitely don't be surprised if he was inspired by it. So let's just take a quickie real quick. Like I said, I just want to refill my coffee just to have something hot to drink. And then we're going to jump into this Returner's Magic. So if y'all don't mind, just hang tight for a couple minutes and we will be back really, really shortly. We good. I am back, ladies and gentlemen. All right, cool. So, a returner's magic should be special. It is time. We are picking up on chapter 146. We are knee deep in another epic battle, guys. There you go. True Jan. All right. Using the playlist. All right. So, this is what we do for a sub. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. And you get access to emotes and so forth. But I don't dance and sing and shit like that. I'm not one of those YouTubers or Instagrammers or whatever you call this damn service. Twitchers. Twitchies. Twitches. Yeah, I'm not that type of twitchy. So, with all of that being said, folks, a returner's magic should be special. I sent y'all the link. If you guys are ready, this here is chapter 146. Let the battle begin. Let the battle begin. All right, so we got a flashback of Pram training with Homeboy. You have entered the final quest. K, or Ki Hazimarian has survived and killed the mastermind of the incident. Ki Hazimarun has been appointed the new mastermind. He needs the homunculus to reach his goal. Why? Pram asks. Defeat K Hazimarian, and destroy the homunculus. Major? Pram, step back. Was this your was your target the homunculus from the start? You said that you will save the kingdom and restore the kingdom, but I thought it was weird that you showed no emotion in front of the king's death. You shouldn't have received any information on this research. How did you know about the homunculus? First, Sepius. Is he the key? You have made the correct assumption in Alden, Sepius. He is the sole survivor of the group who first created the homunculus. What are you planning to do, Ki Hazimarian? A world where people are discriminated against due to magic. To change a world like this, I will erase magic. Oh. To do so, I need the power that controls cause and effect. I need the homunculus. What kind of? Although it may not be impossible if he makes use of that power, but this method is, I do not wish to fight you, but if it is you, if it's the you I know, you will try to stop me. And shit start moving. And he goes right in for a slash. Holy shit. He still has enough power to move this much. Bah! And Pram blocks it. We knew that was coming. Pram. Major. Good job, Pram. There we go. Romantica. She's charging up her spirit gun. Wind bullet. Boom! And she hits him. Damn. Now he's already lost the arm. He's not bleeding. And she just blew a hole through his chest. Major. Move it, Pram. Ice strike. Uh-oh, there we go. I know what you think of the Swordmaster and how close of a bond you made with him in a short period. It's why you have to focus even more. Adjust talking that shit to him. Adjust told him to adjust to the situation. He is now the greatest enemy of the shadow world. Oh damn. Adjust. How much mana do you have left? That was the last bit. Can we really beat him? Can we really beat him? That person. Adjust. Take the Vanguard. Support Romantica. Got it. And here we go. Boom! Is that really a dying man? Everyone, take turns in providing support and restore your mana. I'll try to block off the aura. Use that time to restore your mana. Oh my God, it just goes right in. Let's go. Right. Whoo. Bing, 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 bing. Pram, he's so out of it, he can't even think straight. He's obviously the key to this fight. And let the Are we back? Are we back? We should be back. Oh, come on. All right, there we go. There we go. Even in that condition, my swordsmanship stands no chance. Everyone, hold on just a bit. We have to slow down Key as much as we can. In reality, his plan failed anyways, and this is a meaningless fight. The existence of us magicians is enough proof for that. But we know why he's so desperate. So we have to stop him no matter what. Pram! What are you doing? Raise your sword. Oh, man. No matter what, this time, we'll defeat him. Yeah, Pram, you better get your act together. That was 146. Let's go. 147. Pram! He goes in. Bing! And they going at it. He's pushing Pram back a little bit. Pram looked like he may have slashed him a little bit. And they going at it. He only got one arm though. Here we go, Pram. What you got? Key, here you go. And they lock swords. I won't lose this time, Major. Looks like I can outrun you. Or it looks like I can't outrun you. Your Pram's that fast. Yes, it's just that. Train the skill that portrays the strength of you and your blade, Pram. ZG, what's up, mate? With attacks that are faster and quieter than anyone else. Here he comes. Seek your prey. Whew. Pram passes by him and there's blood, but is that Pram's blood? It seems that way. Pram, watch out! Ooh, he's on your head. Oomph. Hot. Pram, looks like you can control your aura quite well now. It's beginning to take a clear shape. Really? Then should I start using aura as well? Yeah. Now, Pram, don't just stand around and raise your blade. And he swings. Boom! Pram jumps out the way. It's too fast. I can't find an opening. Pram. Throughout that short time, I wonder how many times we trained together. Pram. Are you okay? He bounces off the rock. He slashes through it. His aura got weaker. He's probably already reached his limit in that condition. Even if he's the major, aura is finite. This is my only chance. I have to do it. I can do it. He lands. I can. Shoo. Uh-oh. This boy charges his blade up even more. Holy shit. Damn. I have to die. Don't fall back. Aura is the blade of your heart. The one with the stronger will is the one that has the stronger aura. So, no matter the enemy, fight with the belief that it might be your final fight, Pram. It sounds like he was training him to beat him. It seems like he wanted to be defeated. Damn, Pram. So he throws this power at Pram. Now Pram was gonna dodge it, but here we go. I will win no matter what. He jumps over it or through it. And key, here you go. Although it was only for a moment, someone who had a will that was strong enough to break through my aura. Wow. Soulcraft, my man. Welcome to the stream, bro. Yeah. Looks like you won, Pram. Blade right through the chest. I hated it. Yes. I hated watching you and your teammates because it felt as if it felt as if the path I took was wrong. But a part of me that was watching you was full of envy. A child who raised his sword just like I did. He probably received a lot of hate and discrimination, and that path was probably full of pain. Calling each other true friends and laughing with those friends was blinding. Major, perhaps, just maybe, I could be like you. The palace is full of chaos, Major. Major, did the Blue Rose unit arrive? That night is Second Lieutenant Pennon. Oh man. It's not over yet. Jesus Christ. Translator's note. Follow the novel translation. We've changed pen to pennon. Read chapter 140 of the webtoon. Blah, 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 blah for reference. Uh-oh. Let's see where this is headed. This is going to be final chapter. We're going to read 3 chapters of this. This is 3rd chapter. Let's get it moving. All right, so the Blue Rose unit shows up. So he's not dead. Pennon? He stands up and turns around. Although it was a unit composed only of swordsmen, it was quite the hassle. They were trained very well. A shame all of them died except this one, which we took as captive. Then, Major, I'm sorry. Lieutenant Colonel Reagan. Pennon did nothing but follow my orders. Please, please let him live. Don't you think you're asking a bit too much after what you've done? I've seen countless bodies of the Red Rose unit, soldiers on my way here. He joined a rebellion. That means he braced the words of a rebel. For you and your soldier, I will make sure the last moments of your lives will be horrible. Please, punish me instead. I'll receive all the punishment. He goes charging in. Whether I get tortured or used as an ingredient for the magic experiment, I'll accept any punishment. Oh, they got the blade to the back of his neck. Please, please, Major! They just took his head right off. Oh my God. He falls to his knees. His head hits the floor. Don't feel too sad about it. I'll send you to them as well. And he kicks his body off the freaking... Oh my God, that is so vicious. No problem, Lunar. Lieutenant Colonel Reagan, did you have to go that far? Didn't you expect this much when you were planning the rebellion? Well, at the very least, I'm thankful that you took care of that annoying king and prophet. We'll make sure that his research doesn't go to waste. I'm sorry. I'll follow you all soon. Even when I die, I won't forget you all. Ah! Here we go. Major! Either a just or the seer is holding him back. When did things come to the point of no return? What are you doing? Why are the reinforcements just standing there and watching us? Can you not hear me? Captain Key Hazumaru commands you. Hurry up and... That command. I'll withdraw it. Lieutenant Colonel Darren, what do you mean by that? Can't you see that my men are getting attacked? We can save them with support from the magic units. So? What do you mean, so? Why should us magicians move to support? You swordsmen who are just disposable tools fighting in the vanguard. Disposable tools? Perhaps I was already aware that it was the wrong decision. However, anger, that didn't have to go. That didn't have anywhere to go. Oh man, he's already letting loose. Magic, that great magic. Wow. Yeah, he's in freaking berserker mode. This is all of his men literally getting destroyed by magic, and that Lieutenant Darren or Colonel Darren didn't save him. That magic that exists for your great and powerful asses. I'll get rid of all of it. He just murdered all of those dudes. Do something. The fact that he had this much power left, even after Pram stabbed him. Cast defensive magic in front. Rear units, quickly cast your offensive spells. He's almost dead anyway. Just use whatever magic you can cast the fastest and... He's about to catch it right here. Woo! Fuck. He was all high and mighty. He thought that he was untouchable. He thought he had the advantage. The magic is ready. So, this is how it ends. What was I fighting for? Major Key. Huh? He reaches in, he stabs this thing in the neck and cuts the blood of this chimera out. He smiles. Oh man, this is it. This is him saying goodbye. A returner's magic should be special. Chapter 148. Wow. Look at all those spells pointed at him. Sheesh. Incredible. Anyway, guys, that there is chapter 148 of Returner's Magic Should Be Special. And that there is going to bring us to the end of today's Fantasy Fridays live reaction. What an awesome, awesome, awesome read we had today, y'all. Just as a quick recap, we read the beginning after the end, chapter 116. We read Noblesse, chapter 276 through 279. Phenomenal. And then we just read 4 chapters of A Returner's Magic Should Be Special. Chapters 146, 3 chapters, 146 through 148. And this here basically wraps up this arc here of Returner's Magic. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for joining me this afternoon, this evening, night, wherever you are. If you guys are into gaming, I will be back within the next hour to an hour and a half to continue playing Final Fantasy X HD Remake or HD Remaster. I've been streaming that every single night over the past couple of days. And those streams are up live up on Twitch for you to rewatch if you want to, or for you to or you can join me live later on. Luna Fox, thank you very, very much. I appreciate that. I felt it was awesome myself, and I had a fantastic time on this read. Now I'll be sleeping by then. Well, ZG, I understand you're on the other side of the world, bro, so it is what it is. Everybody else, I'll see y'all later. Thank y'all very, very much. Queen, have a good night. ZG, see ya, shoulda. See you next time around for sure, brother. Shoulda was chilling with us yesterday on my long-ass 6-hour stream we did. Salute y'all, peace out, and I will see y'all later and or tomorrow for Espas Shoulda Been a Sith Shonen Saturdays. And Fat No, see you, brother. And hopefully I'll see some of y'all on the for the Final Fantasy stream, and we can chit chat about anything and everything like we did the past couple of days.